Y'all, I'm recording real quick. This will help answer questions. If you don't have any questions and you get all this, then you don't have to pay attention, but you don't need to talk while I'm talking. Okay. So this will be for those that aren't here as well as y'all. On the front page of your packet, there are 6 questions that you need to answer. Okay? Now, on these problems, like I'll do this first example 1. What you do with the 6 to the negative 2 is you flip it. If it is just numbers, then you need to work it out. Now, if I had variables, letters there, I wouldn't work it out. But do I know 6 squared? Yes. If I didn't, my calculator could tell me. That's just going to be 1 over 36. Okay? So that's what you're doing on that one. On this one, you just leave the variables and the numbers that don't have negative exponents, and you flip the ones that do. Okay? On these, like I'll go down to this one right here. What do you do with your exponents?
Multiply.
No. What does it tell you right here? Add them. What's 2 plus 3?
5.
Okay? And then you could work out 3 to the 5th power and put that. Alright, does everybody understand that? On this one right here, you're also adding exponents. On this one right here, you flip the ones that are negative exponents. Okay, so that's kind of wanting on the front page. Now down here, though, what do you do with these? What does it tell you to do? M times N. You multiply them. Like what's 4 times 5?
20.
So you're going to put y to the 20. On this one, you get a negative exponent. Okay, what do you do with that negative exponent? You're going to flip it. Y'all have to finish that one. I didn't finish that one for you. You can't have a negative exponent. You must move it to the other side. Okay? And let me go to the next page. These are just more examples. Like, just go through these. I want to look at some random ones through here.
Can I look at my locker and see if my calculator's in it? Sure.
Yeah. What one on this page? Y'all, I'll do 2 of these. What 2 do y'all want me to do? Any 2? How about number 8?
12.
8 and 12. Okay. I will do number 8 and 12. Y'all don't forget to fill out the boxes at the bottom. This kind of helps. It gives you answer choices, okay? So number 8, you're going to take that negative 2 and I'm going to raise everything to the negative 2. I'm sorry, positive 2. I was looking at the wrong one. 3 squared, x squared. Is everybody good with my first parentheses? What am I going to do with the second set of parentheses? Raise everything to the negative 2. So it's 2 to the negative 2. X to the what? Negative 6. Y to the negative 8. All I did was I raised all these things to the negative 2. 4 times negative 2. You multiply. Then what do? I add exponents, right? If they have the same variable, like for my x, what's 2 and negative 6? What is 2 and negative 6? When I add those, what is 2 plus negative 6? Negative 4. Okay, I can't combine anything else. Now, what do I do with all those negative exponents? What do you do when you have negative exponents? You move them. Okay, so I'm going to start with 3 squared up here. X to the 4th has to move. 2 squared has to move. Y to the 8th has to move. Does everybody understand that? All right. Then, what is 3 squared? It's 9. And what's 2 squared down here? What is 2 times 2? 4. X to the 4th. Y to the 8th. Do we see that answer over there? What letter is that?
T.
T. So I know for any of them at the bottom that have a number 8, I'm going to put T. Is everybody good with number 8? Are we remembering all this? Okay. Can I erase? Yes. Not yet, yes. Okay, I'm gonna do number 12. Make sure you're showing your work so I can give you full credit. Okay? If you just whip out that final answer, I know that you didn't get that on your own. Okay? So make sure you show your work. Number 12, I'm just gonna raise everything to the -2 real quick, and then I'll flip stuff. So it's gonna be 4 to the -2, right? I'm just, everything, what's 2 times -2? So that's x to the -4. What's y, oh, I'm just gonna put y to the -2. What was 3x to the 0? 1. Which, so do I need to put 1 to the -2? That's just 1. So I'm not gonna worry with that one. That just went away to a 1. So I won't worry with that. Now I've got to raise this 4 to a -2 and this x to a -2. Is everybody okay with that? Yeah, so I just, everything got a -2 above it. If it already had a number, I multiplied it. But this whole one right here that I erased, that all went to a 1, which would have just been times 1. So I didn't need to write it. Now, let's see. Let's do our x's real quick. Well, and our 4s. What happens to 4 to the -2 over 4 to the -2? Yeah, that's just going to cancel out. That's the exact same thing. Okay, now my x's, what's -4 minus -2? It's -2, I believe. So there's my x's, and now my y. Okay, and I'm almost done. Does everybody know what happened there? The 4 to the -2's canceled out. Now my x's I combined. I had -2 more up there. Now with a negative exponent, what do? You move it to the other side. X squared, y squared. Where's that answer? What letter is that?
U.
Yes, U.
U? Okay. I don't even see, oh, I see it now. So you can, any of them that have a number 12 down here, you'll put U. Okay, so I helped with some of those. Now y'all want me to flip it over and do some on the other one?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay? Not yet? I don't want to do all of them. I want y'all to do some, but I'm trying to get,
Answer my question.
hold on, can I erase this, y'all? And then I'll do whatever number it is that you're trying to get on the other side. So I did several of those. Remember, anything to the 0 power is 1. Several of those on these sheets. Okay, what one are you on?
10 and 12 on the part is the A row on the.
This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
12.
10 and 12. Both of these.
Because I got an answer, but I don't know if I did it right.
Okay, let me do part A. Now, on number 10. So on this one, I just have S's. And what do you do since we're multiplying, what do I do with those exponents?
You add them.
So 3 plus 2 is 5. Okay? Now let's look at T's. T's, I did my S's. What's 4 plus -2? 2. And that's it. Okay? That's all it is.
So it's T to the 2.
T to the 2. Another way to think of it, y'all, is that means I had 3 S's up top. That means I had 2 T's in the bottom. I had 2 more S's up top and 4 T's in the top. If they're positive, you put them in the top. Then you would just count. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 S's in the top, and then 2 of these cancel out, and I have 2 T's in the top. That's another way to think about it.
What is it? S5?
S to the 5th, T squared. S to the 5, T to the 2nd. Hold on, she had a question on 12A as well. On this one, on number 12, this one is kind of confusing. Like, the 2 has a negative exponent, so where does it need to go? On the bottom. So 2 to the 3rd power. Is everybody good with that?
So the 5's going to stay on top?
5's going to stay on
Okay,
top.
so that's what I thought.
And then what is 2 to the 3rd power? It's 8.
Oh, that's right.
So that's your final answer on that. Ben, what was your question?
No, I was just looking at trying to see the number.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was I did I erase it too soon?
Oh, you did erase it. I was asking what it was.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I need to do 4 and 5 already.
4 and 5A. Okay. Can I erase this one, y'all?
4, don't you just add all of them?
I'll look and see. All right. 4, yeah, on 4 you just add them, and 5 you just multiply them. So on 4 you've got your S, and then what is -2 plus 3 plus 1? 2. That's it. S squared. Okay. And 5, what is, you're going to have your base of 6. What is 2 times -3?
-6.
But be careful, when you have a negative exponent, what do you do with it?
Turn over 1.
Yeah, 6 to the 6th power, which go ahead and find out what is 6 to the 6th power.
26,656. Right?
I have no idea. I'm going to go with it.
Wait, 656.
Okay, I did.
Six,
wrong.
six,
Okay.
It's 46656.
There you go. Okay, any other questions on this page? Yes. I don't mind doing a couple more.
11, part B.
11B.
I need 12 B and C.
Okay, so we'll look down here at the bottom and do these 3 down here. Okay, and then I'll flip it to the next page and let y'all do some. So 11B, first of all, I have 12 over 8. 12 divided by 8, I'm going to reduce it. Divide both by 4, and I get 3 halves. Is everybody okay with my 12 over 8? Now, let me combine anything that I can. Like my x's, what happens to x over x? They cancel out because they were the same. There was, if I subtracted, it would go to 0. Anything to the 0 power is just going to cancel out to 1. Now let's subtract our y's. I'll just write it in the numerator. So, 3 minus -4, be careful, it is 7. Okay, I promise it is. So I took care of my y's. Now my z's. What is 2 minus 5? -3. So for the last part, what do I need to do? I need to move one thing.
The Z.
The z. So 3y to the 7, and my z goes down here. And look at it, y'all. It should kind of make sense looking at the z. If I have 2 z's in the numerator and 5 in the bottom, you have 3 more in the denominator and the bottom. So that's why it's z to the 3rd. Yes,
Have you done 6B?
I have not, but I'm going to do these 2 real quick at the bottom. And then that'll be my last one on this page, okay? So this page. Alright, this one, what do you do with your exponent? What is a power to a power? You multiply them. So I get -2 to the, what's 2 times 2? 4. And then this is -1 to the, what's -3 times 2? -6. Is everybody okay so far? All I did was my power to a power, I multiplied.
That's the answer.
That's not the answer. You gotta keep going. So, what is -2 to the 4th? It should be
Positive 6.
-2 to the 4th power should be 16.
It's
-2 times -2 should be positive. Times -2 times -2. Put it in parentheses.
Because it's 4 powers, so
Yeah, it'd be positive. So, and then I can put, let's pretend I haven't done that yet. That stays in the numerator, and then my 1 would come up here. But that's just going to end up being times 1. You just get 16 times 1, or 16, as your final answer on this one. Okay, now let's do the next one. Can we go to the next one? So I get -1 to the 6th power, and down here I get 2 to the, or is that, yeah, that's a 2, I guess. Is that a 2? Looks like it. To the -3. So, first of all, what do I do with 2 to the -3?
you gotta flip it.
Yeah, so I'm going to have -1 to the 6th power, and then 2 to the 3rd power. What is -1 to the 6th power? And what's 2 to the 3rd power? Is that 8? And what's 1 times 8?
8.
There we go. That's my answer on that.
Okay.
Okay, my last one is 6B on this page, and y'all already tell. Okay, 6B, right? Julie Grace? Yes. Okay. Can I erase this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
Make sure you're showing your work. Make sure you're showing your work. All right, 6B.
Is it gonna be X?
Oh,
and B?
yeah, X. It's just like, look at this one. Where is it? On this page. Yeah, just like this one right here. A to the M times N. Yours is going to be X to the AB. I'll write it.
I was trying to put
It's just
A as one and B as one.
and then you just do AB.
You got people a lot of people.
She don't know what she's doing. No.
That's okay.
All right, then.
I just have a few different.
I don't need you guys to make up the math. It's literally just me and Emma.
Cause it's
Well, they're not. They're all going to be here.
Luke's not coming. I'm sure Sarah Kate won't be here.
So they're shooting on their own. They are not coming later for my help. Like I'm giving 1 hour today at y'all's class time, and then I'm doing 1 hour tomorrow. So they better know, because I'm not doing that on that beta trip. Will y'all tell them to make sure that they know, because I'm not doing that on the trip.
Do I have to make it up?
I mean, it'll be tested on. So I'll just kind of see who else here, and I'll go over it. I'll just probably worry about that today. But like whatever they do go over, I'll put it on the study guide for next time. Okay. But Emma, will you make sure that they know? But I know that several of them are going to come, huh? Yeah.
So it just leaves Bailey and Sarah Kate. And I'm sure Bailey ain't coming.
Molly, she'll come.
4 to the 5th power is 1024.
Cheater.
I feel like it's charging.
I just want them to know that I won't they only have me Monday and Tuesday, and like I don't want them to show up 7th period or something because I don't want to do it 3 times. So, thank you. Okay, let's keep going. I'm gonna go on to the back page. So look on this one. Okay. What from this page? Why don't y'all pick 3 or 4 for me to do on this one?
Let's see. A, B, C, D.
There is no
Wait.
like A on.
Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16.
No, y'all just pick one. Somebody. No, I'm not doing all of
All
them.
the above. Let's see.
No, I won't do all of them. Y'all just pick a few. Do y'all know what 2x plus 3x is?
Hold on. 5.
Sure.
Very good, thank you. I was worried some of y'all might not get that one.
Do 18, 17B.
17b. Okay.
What's 18?
And 18b. I'll do both. 17b and 18b. These are the ones I'll do right now. Y'all remember I'm recording for everybody that's not here. Okay. 17b. Let's add our exponents. So it's x to the, what's 5 plus negative 2? 3. Now let's add our y's. What's negative 6 plus 4? Negative 2. Does anybody not understand that so far? I just 5 plus negative 2, negative 6 plus 4. What do you do when you have a negative exponent? You have to move it. So my x to the 3rd stays, and my y squared is a y. It becomes positive in the denominator. So make sure you show your work. Yes.
So if you have 5 over 6, and then it's a negative 1, do you just flip it to 6?
Yeah, 6 over 5. That's right. Okay, on this next one, it's just x to the 1 plus n plus 1. Right? You would just add those. Because that's a 1 up here. You just add your exponents. How can I simplify that? Can I figure out what 1 plus 1 is? 2. So it's x to the n plus 2 or 2 plus 2. That one's weird. Okay, x to the n plus 2. anybody else? A couple more.
How do you do 60 and 8?
68. Can I erase these before I move my page? Or just erase them?
You add it.
Anybody can just add, so it'd be 6 to 4.
Huh?
Yeah,
It's
this
more
is
things.
S and 4, probably.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not
I
sure.
got all the answers.
And okay, so when you're dividing
What?
2 and 8, it's
Yes, that was
negative,
All the answers.
2 minus 8 is a negative 6. So then what are you going to do with that?
flip it.
Yeah, so it's 1 over a to the 6. That's right. Okay, any others that y'all want me to do? Any at the bottom confusing?
Yeah. Oh, you just feel it.
Yeah, you're just filling in the exponents. Like on this one, if I had x to the 4th down here, and I moved it to the top, what happens when you move something?
Wait, it don't need to be moved.
It doesn't need to be moved, but they did. So it would have been a negative 4 for them to have moved it. Kind of working backwards on that. Same thing on 21 and on 22.
I used 21. Oh, yeah, 21 you use for negative.
Yep, and the same thing on 22.
Oh, you do what?
On the first one. Who was asking me something? 13. Okay.
13.
Oh, y'all, and this one's super easy. Anything to the what power is 1?
0.
0.
Yeah, right.
Wait, what was that?
This middle one right here.
All you have to do is negative numbers.
Well, not on all. Yeah, on several of them.
For 23 on the second row,
Yeah.
what would that be?
What?
22?
Yes. Very good. Very good. Working backwards.
You said 22?
Uh-huh. What did you say?
Is it negative or just positive?
It's just positive because it would be 22 minus 10 would give you 12.
How would
So
you?
23 be?
Yeah, 23, the regular one. How
It'd
would you?
be.
That one is negative 5 to the negative 3.
Okay.
Oh.
Because the negative made it go to the denominator, and then the 5 to the 3rd was the 125. So this one was negative 3, is what he was saying.
22 would be negative 7, right?
Yes. Yeah. Okay, somebody asked about 13 something.
Hey,
Hey, which one would be negative 7?
I got 10.
Um,
I got a to the 10.
22.
I got a to the 10.
I get that.
And then b to the 3rd.
Yes, that's right.
But do you have to work it out?
No,
after that?
that's it. A to the 10, B to the 3rd. You're done. No negative exponents or anything. A to the 10, B to the 3rd on 13A.
For number 22, the third row.
Yeah? So just add them up. On 22, the 3rd row, add them up. And how many are there?
6.
Very good.
How do you 20B? Or 20 the second row?
20, yeah.
Wait.
Oh, what times negative 2
I was
is
asking
10?
for the thing.
It's what times negative 2 is 10? Because you would multiply these.
5.
Not 5,
-5.
negative 5.
What'd you say for 13?
I didn't think about
A. A to the 10th and b to the 3rd.
Yes. Same thing on this one. What are you going to multiply by that 2 to give you 4? Or what 5 to what power, yeah, would give you 25. That's how you're thinking on that one. Yep. Okay, so I think that's enough on my video. I feel like I've done
A lot.
several on each page.
Yes, ma'am.
So I was just trying to help
I think we
everybody.
should be done for today.